It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. On first down, Locke. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Mike 4, here we go, D. All day, defense, all day, all day. Mike 4, I'm trying to collect. Check 26, check 26.
Throwing on first down is Locke. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And if Noah Fant keeps making catches like that, it might not be too long till we say he's one of the top 5 tight ends in football. When he was drafted, that was the expectation.
Give me that ball, defense. Mike 4. Hey, pick your game up. Mike 4, you can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. Mike 4.
Locke now on first down. This one swung out to Williams. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game too. Now Locke again. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 27-yard line. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Mike 4, I'm on. Tight end right. We got 3, fellas, we got 3. Check 24. Check. Fresno.
Throwing again on second down. Locke finding Williams once more, complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Defensively, they better figure something out. Opening drive, he already has 4 catches.
And if you have to figure out how to stop him defensively, that usually means you weaken your defense. That means that now the offense is doing the dictating, and they should have other things open up as well.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Hey, we got 3 down.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Mike 4. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Watch the twist.
Clock now to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. So 3rd and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack. Looking to throw. Locke. That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Noah Fant, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. On play action, Allen. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack by Ronald Darby coming from the corner.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
Hey, hold. 5 wide. Watch twins. Rush in. SOS. Half 85. SOS. Half. 24's the mic. Let's get it together, defense. 24's the mic. 24's the mic. Heavy on the edge.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Now McManus for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Buying time to his left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen, catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 33. To the air, Allen. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Allen. Forced out to his left. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Jalen Waddle, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken from about the 12. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Locke. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
And unfortunately, in 2020, in the season opener, Cortland Sutton tore his ACL. But remember, over 1,100 yards in 2019, his future is still awfully bright.
Mike 4, Mike 4. Hey.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. He'll go up top here for Hamler. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. K.J. Hamler, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. So the shotgun snap to Allen. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
After the turnover, here's under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Mike 4. Hey, here I come.
Another try after the first down sack. Locke. He'll get this one to Patrick. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he will have the Broncos first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Lock now on first down. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown Broncos. Cortland Sutton, his second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos push further out in front. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Allen. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. A gain of 6 there on first. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. McManus's point after is good. And the route is on here in this first half. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Now Allen to try again after the pick 6. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
You got three down. Mike four. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Another try after the first down sack. Lock. This pass caught by Hamler. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Three down. Check.
Throwing now is Locke. And he's got his tight end Fant. Touchdown Broncos. Noah Fant in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will extend this big lead. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one. A final shot before half for Allen. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Here's Allen to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line. Dancing to his left. And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end. Allen now on first down. That's complete over the middle to Anderson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And this is caught at the 8. Touchdown, Jets. Irv Smith Jr., his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are at least able to knock the deficit down a bit. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the football as he dives to the ground. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Throwing on first down is Locke. Flush to his right. He'll go up top here for Hamler. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. There he goes left side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown.
I think this is where you have to have the term situational football in your head, because this game is pretty much in the palm of your hand, and the one thing you can't afford to do, turn the ball over. Now you've given the patient a little bit of a heartbeat, haven't you? And now they're feeling it, and they're back in this game.
Yeah, still a little bit of a lead, but that makes things more interesting, and we're still just in the third quarter here. Pulls it in at the 13. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Mike 4, Mike 4. Silver. Mike 4.
On first down, Locke steps away to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd and 10, Locke. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he's got his tight end Fant. Touchdown Broncos. Noah Fant with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. McManus's point after is good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? And the Broncos get there and take him down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Allen. He'll find Nwangu underneath. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. Throwing now is Allen. That's dropped underneath to Nwangu. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, Allen. And my goodness, another interception. picked off by Michael Ojemudia. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum. Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Here we go, here we go. Show it up, show it up. Check safety, check safety.
Shotgun snap to Locke. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. A field goal would tie it, but they want more. They're going for it.
6 guard, check 6 guard. Mike 4, here we go, D. Here I come, here I come. Tight guard, tight guard.
They'll go for it. It's Locke. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
24 is the mic. You remember me? You remember?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
I'm coming after you.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
24. Wild Bill. 24.
On 2nd and inches, Allen. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 45-yard line. Here's Allen. He'll get this to Nwangu. That catch good for only a couple.
Let's go, defense. Let's go.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen, that's caught right side by Anderson. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 32-yard line. Now Allen again. This is Smith with a grab. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. To throw, it's Allen. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is going to be caught by Smith for a Jet touchdown. Irv Smith Jr. with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jets get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, But they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to...
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Quinnen Williams able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. He'll drop this down to Williams, and he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. He'll buy some time right. He'll let this go deep for Sutton, and able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Allen. Escaping the pressure. Allen hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Michael O.J. Mudia. And the return will stop right around the 25. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl when you have 4 in one game. I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
Slam, slam. Kill, kill, kill.
After the turnover, here's Locke. Flushed out right, and he'll just get rid of it. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Locke. This one swung out to Williams. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
24 is the mic. He's scared. 24 is the mic. 24 is the mic.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. He don't want that.
From the gun, it's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. He's at the 50. The 30. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Extra point from McManus is good, and the lead will swell by one more. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Allen now on 1st down. Big hole up the middle, and he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. Mike 4, Mike 4.
A lot going to throw it here. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. Take it back.
Here's Locke.
Check.
Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Mike 4, Mike 4. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Mike 4.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.